Okay, it says I'm live, but where is the board? Okay, this is a little crazy. I'm having it. Okay, so are you all able to hear me? Oh my God, this is a mess. Okay, so I see it says 3 of us are on here, but I don't see or hear nothing. Jesus. Okay. Okay, I have no idea what the hell. Okay, wait. All right, there's me, right? Okay. But is anybody able to see and hear? That's the issue. Right. Okay. So this is nuts. Oh, okay, hold on. I can see y'all now. I can see your messages. It says morning, yes, good morning, yes. We can see you. There you go. Okay, I can see all of y'all's messages here over here now. But how do we get you to be up here? Okay, live viewer comments show up on Yard Stream. This is an example. Tap on the comment to show it on the screen. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. Okay. So now I also have YouTube live going on my laptop, but I'm trying to figure out, all right, this is not going the way that I wanted it to go. And I'm already kind of like, oh my God. But okay, you guys can see and hear me. The issue that we need to figure out is how do we put you all up here? At least we see that this is working this way. Um Jeez. But how the hell do we do the rest of this? It's okay. Look, I'm gonna have to walk for Lord knows how long today after the fact. But I want to figure this out. That's why I'm not walking. Okay, let me see. Oh, wait, this is so annoying. I don't know. I have no clue. Okay, okay, I see all that. Okay, when I click y'all's messages, I see them pop up on the top there. That I do see. And I can see that y'all are in here. Okay. All right. So on you all's end, does it have anything that says like you can request to come in to talk? Something about the stage? Does it say anything like that? Because that's what we're trying to figure out is how to get you guys up here. Guess. Hey, okay. How do I do that? Add.
Oh, there we go. But see, if the screen is small,
Okay, good morning, girl.
see, that's the thing that
Okay,
they have to click on the link that you set up. So if we all on YouTube, we can't do this. So they have to go on to the link you sent.
okay.
Because I believe, like, that's what I was on. Because I didn't see you on here. So I went to YouTube and I was able, to type.
See, and that's the thing. So I have YouTube running over here. See, I don't know. I don't know how that merge works because I had to connect this to my YouTube. But I don't understand how, like right now I'm on here, but I'm wondering if I go to, like, how does that go? Would it say I'm live if I just go to the regular? I don't know. Let me go out of this. Let me go out of this and just see. Like if I go into my regular, like into a regular YouTube page, is
Right.
it going to show, okay, you're live and the person can now join us? Now we got to figure out Aaliyah. So how did you do what you did, Tanisha?
I'll click the link that you sent and just put a name and make sure my microphone was working. That was it.
Okay, let me go like this. So I can still now talk now.
Hello?
Okay, yeah, I can. So we're good. So I can see now. So okay, so how the hell? How did that happen? Because we see Aaliyah. Don't you see that she's here?
I can't see Aaliyah, but if I go back to YouTube, I can see Aaliyah. I can see her message right there, but and then like when I click back on my YouTube, I can't see nothing. Now it's just black. I guess I could do it on another device, but on my phone, once I click the StreamYard, it
Hmm.
took me off the YouTube.
And come over here.
Yep.
Hmm. I don't know. I have to, obviously, I've never even heard of this before. Okay. So I just had to do some research and figure out what is going to be the way that we can get accomplished what we were trying to get accomplished?
Uh,
So this is what I came up with. I was like, okay, this will work. I can connect it to um, the YouTube and go from there. But okay, so that means Aaliyah has to click. So how the hell did y'all get over here without clicking the link? That's what I'm confused about.
they just on YouTube. They just went to the YouTube show. So now since you're on here, what like me and you, we're streaming on YouTube on a StreamYard. But if you go to the YouTube, you won't be in on this.
Until you use the link.
Correct.
Okay, so I can say use this link.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, then I shouldn't have
So
closed
like
it.
everything we're saying, they can see it. They can see us on the YouTube. We just can't see them until they click come on this side.
They can hear us too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So what I gotta do then? Okay, so look like I need this. So if they comment, we can see their comments. You saying?
Only if you can see them because you on more than one device, right?
No, well, I was, but now I closed this one down. This is very frustrating.
Because I can't see any comments right now. Let me see if I click the chat. Let's see.
I closed out of that, but I'm gonna go back over. I'm gonna no, it won't work. Shit. How do you do
Oh
this?
yeah, now I'll go to comments. Now I can see. Okay, yeah. See, Leah said I just went to YouTube. Yeah, see, she didn't click the StreamYard link.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, so what we got to tell them is they must use the link.
Yeah, she put the link in our TikTok chat,
Huh?
Leah, because I didn't see that Leah went over there and liked it or anything. So the link is in our chat.
Yeah, let me see. Okay, we got to tell them. So I don't know. Okay, I see her that says morning. How do I? Jesus. Okay. Okay, so if I were to do this, I went to YouTube. Okay, how girl, Jesus Christ. Let's see. Can you see that? Oh yeah, you've seen that it says that. Okay, and then that's me putting the link.
Okay.
Okay, right?
Hmm.
And then I hear your feet skidding.
I didn't see it. Oh yeah.
I didn't even because I was like,
But
can't,
I'm
I
moving
can't.
real slow because trying to look at this thing. I ain't moving
Yeah,
fast.
I'm not even gonna go there because I would end up hurt this morning. I said, let me just focus because I'm trying to do too much at once.
Yeah.
Um, okay. So I guess I just gotta try to understand how the hell this operates because I'm not understanding it. So if right now
Hmm.
I'm gonna go in there incognito because I don't even know if that works like that on YouTube. If you go there,
You can't even get over here from the YouTube if you just go straight to YouTube.
so it would be no kind of way it wouldn't show that the person is live.
Nope.
Well, how the hell would they ever know?
You have to send them the link, or they have to, type it in. Now it's up there. So if somebody did that, then you can let them join this. And the only other thing is that it's streaming on YouTube. Where's my? I got my other computer. Hold
Uh, Let me see. I'm trying to figure
on.
this
And
out.
you don't have to be on the camera because I know like Leah might not see. You see, I can turn my camera on and off. I guess she's in the gym, but you can. Can you still hear me?
Yeah,
Okay, so yeah, like you could turn the camera off if like you're busy and you don't really want to be on the screen. You can turn the camera off, but we can still talk. So either
right.
way.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you going through these growing pains here
Yeah, we gonna figure it out.
because yeah, we got to. Okay, so let's see. If I am over what? Um, Okay, so this says latest live stream performance. That's old. So how come it doesn't say like it's live now?
What's up? You did? Oh, that's what's up. You wanna come say hi? You can come say hi to Latoya. It's morning late. Come tell her hello.
Good morning. How
Good
you doing?
morning. I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine.
I know I can't really see you. You can't really see me. Look,
I know it's a little.
I see you
it's
right.
so babyish.
Yeah, these little screens.
Yeah,
I
it's
can't barely see.
Man, I'm like these little screens.
enjoy
It's
your walk.
We trying.
girl. Oh my God, Tanisha.
Oh, shoot. My other computer is loud. Sorry.
Oh, that is loud. Okay,
Yeah, I
honey.
was up on it. It was something on there. I'm just trying to see the other
Look,
screen.
right. Go to my. That's the kind of music you want.
That ain't even. That's probably his. I don't even know who was listening to that. I don't listen to that kind of stuff. I'm an R&B lady.
I'm like, okay, let me start dancing because that's my dancing. Um, what the heck, girl? Okay, let me say. Okay, I don't know. This says like, I wonder if this is saying that this is live now. This says day 25. So actually, let's see if this actually is live, like live for real.
Let's see. Where is Leah? She ain't even writing us no more anything.
I have no idea.
Let me see. So now I don't see. I only see you on the YouTube
But how?
because I went to my other device and it's only you. So it's not like both of us in the box, like how it is on here.
Okay, so now I'm okay. Wait a minute. Let me make sure because sometimes this thing goes to no, it's on 5G. Um, I'm trying something like, and I can see this chat over here. I'm gonna just try this real quick. Let me see. Good morning. Oh, you know what? Can I get into? Let me see. It's ridiculous, girl. Like, golly, just too much. But it's got to be done. At
Yep.
least, at least we did find a cure. I mean, it's not all the way, but at least this is working.
Yeah.
Um, you know, as opposed to having nothing, because otherwise, I'm in jail, and since it's so easy to go to jail. I'm telling
Right.
you, and I told my husband about that. He was like, "What?" And I'm trying to explain it to him. He was like, at least on Posh, the people would like investigate or something. You just
Right.
can do that. And I said, "Yes, this is the issue." Okay, let me put it in the group. You must use the link. Okay, you don't have to turn your camera on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I don't know what's going on with the YouTube because it's just like,
It's
okay,
freezing.
Aaliyah, she says, I'm on, but it says I have to, what the hell is she saying? I have to, I guess she's saying, oh, okay, okay. Yep. Okay. Got it.
What's this one? She got it.
Mm-hmm. She should be
Okay.
on here. Can you talk, Aaliyah?
There we
Can you?
go. I'm like,
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I hear y'all like, what happened to me? I'm like, I'm waiting for this lady to let me
You
in.
know what?
Jeez. Dang.
That,
I gotta
that
be a
would be,
VIP? Sheesh.
Mm,
you know
mm,
what?
mm.
I can't. Okay.
Good morning.
I
Good
thank y'all for
Don't
morning.
bearing
be
with
giving me no
me.
extra work in the morning, okay? This is enough. Walk
Oh
in the
no,
Girl,
I'm
room. I
right
don't need no
beside
extra work, okay?
shit, who you telling? I'm over here
you.
about to say F it all.
I know. I'm like, let's figure it out.
Trust
Well,
me,
y'all
because I'm
know.
like, you know what? I could close this down and take my ass back to bed. It ain't even that serious. I don't
I
need to.
can't.
No, that's what I was getting to. Well, first off, good morning, happy Friday to everybody. I don't know
Good
what's going on
morning.
on the YouTube situation. It's just spinning, so I'm just gonna.
Probably because nobody's in here.
Well, I was
Let's see.
trying. It just kept freezing. So.
Yeah, mine is just like doing that little loop, you know.
Hmm.
Okay, all right. So what I was gonna say is that yesterday I said, okay, let me go ahead and get on this scale.
Say it again,
Well.
Toyota.
Um,
What you say?
I went yesterday and said, let me go ahead and get on this scale. Now,
Mm-hmm.
unless I done gained
Oh, Lord.
50 pounds of muscles, I was like, okay, something went wrong. But
No.
I haven't been checking like that. That's the thing. I haven't been. I've been all over the place. Shit, really. I know what I need to do, and I'm thinking that I'm about to take my walk up to my elliptical, like for real.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like,
Yeah.
great. Maybe I'm going to take this walking pad up out of here and put my elliptical in here, or either I'm just going to switch all together and go over to my gym
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
and then I can go in there because I'm thinking I can do now like 20 minutes hard on that elliptical. Baby, you could barely breathe. You see
Mm.
me, I can go on here up to the 3.7 and still talk to you without being out of breath. So
Yeah.
No,
clearly I'm not
man.
exhausting myself. Huh?
I said, no, man.
Well, yeah. And I don't even be a bit of like winded. I can't speak. I can talk. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
not doing enough. This ain't, yeah. Um, so I'm gonna need to think about how am I going to do that. And I said, okay, this is what I probably need to do. What I normally do, I go in there, I put my water in my sauna
Hmm.
first, and then I go get on my elliptical and I could do like 20, 30 minutes. And by then that thing is steaming like hell. And then I could get out and go sit in my steamer look, while y'all walking, I'll be sitting down.
Well, yeah. If you already
Mm-hmm.
did, if you did the same amount, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not getting enough done. I just not. And also too, it's like, okay, this is helping for the lower, but what about the rest?
Yeah.
And then, something I want to tell y'all? I don't know if I have been, I'm sure I told y'all that I had been drinking them damn chia seeds, right?
Yeah.
And you know what? But something I saw online like 2 nights ago, the girl said, I used to be a Victoria's Secret model for like 10 years. And these are all the things they used to make us do. And she was saying they used to make them drink chia seed, those seeds every day. And but wait, this is the crazy part. I said this, and I'm telling you, and no shit, if you go, especially to my Instagram, when I was in Houston with that denim dress on, and I was like, I look like I'm going to a breastfeeding, like something. I kept saying that. I kept saying, I was like, how do it seem? I was like, I just bought new bras. Now, why do my breasts look like they're getting bigger? Girl, she said that's what they would have them drink so that their breasts could look so perky looking. And I said,
Oh,
what? That girl on the internet said, drink them chia seeds for a flat stomach.
so a flat stomach and a bigger chest. Okay.
Well, if
She
your
never
chest is
said,
bigger, then your stomach appears flatter. So that is true, I guess. You got this.
well,
Yeah.
Aaliyah, first of all, I done been had these things all my
Right,
life. And
exactly.
baby,
You had
bye.
the front. Look, you had the front. I had the back. So.
Yes, yes, yes.
That'll
Okay,
be me. I got a
exactly.
bag.
Okay.
I don't got a big chest.
Me either.
Y'all are funny. Well, yeah, so that's the thing. I didn't know that. The other girl on the internet kept saying, drink this, you're gonna have a flat stomach. And I was like, okay. And I was consistent. But I did notice that, but the way my body be acting crazy, I was like, I don't know, whatever. But when that girl said that, I said, oh my God. I was like, that makes so much sense. That makes so much sense. Who knew? I didn't know that. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Ain't nobody got girl by. If she just saying that appears that way, they weren't growing. Maybe look at me. Hell no, because these bras was. I know. You know how? Come on now. Like it ain't like you a teenager, so you noticing like why half these breast meat is out this, huh? Anyway, so okay. Now that we know, so I don't know. I got to get to the bottom of in my brain the thought process of how's this realistically going to work. So is it that I need to have something that says use this link to
Hmm.
come in?
if if you put it in the YouTube chat, then that's what helped me get here. That little link you
Okay,
put. So.
okay. So that means I would have to open up the YouTube the way I had it over here and just say in order to join, use this
Hmm.
link. And then it
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it was it pretty seamless that it brought you here?
Yeah. Just push the link. I just. push the link and then you just put your name.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
then you gotta wait for
And
people to know that that you waiting. It
okay,
said I'm
okay.
backstage.
Yeah, that's what it said. Somebody had to let
Yeah.
you in. Yeah.
Baby,
Hmm.
well, right, well, listen, you came to the movies late. Okay, so
Yeah.
we can't have you walking across the screen. So
Right.
at the church they got to make you wait because
Hmm.
pastor's
I put
talking.
up
You
my
got
finger. Look, I put up my finger.
that's funny. Yeah, no. Well, see, that's something. And again, I've never used this before or
Hmm.
never even heard of it. So I
Okay.
have to get
Neither.
familiar too with,
Yeah.
oh, okay. It now in that aspect, it works the same as TikTok. Remember how like at the bottom it'll show guests and it's gonna be lit up.
Hmm.
Oh.
And that's how I knew when you said, oh, you gotta let me up. Then I seen, oh, okay, I see it now. But I wouldn't
Hmm.
even know to be looking for that. So okay. Well, you know, in Pinky's normal fashion, it's 6:45.
And she probably couldn't figure it out.
Look, I done put it in the group chat. Moving along. Look, look, look. I did. I put it over
But
there.
sometimes I get alerts, sometimes I don't. That's so weird.
Mhm.
That you put it in the other chat. I don't know. TikTok be weird.
Okay, so shall we get to the story or
Yeah, because it just cut us off abruptly.
look,
Yeah.
she like,
I'm like,
yes,
what
let's get to
happened?
it, guys. All the small talk we having.
Oh no, but
Okay.
either I'm good with either way.
Okay, let's put the
I'm going.
okay, go to here. Okay. Whoop, there almost fell off this. I'm just taking it slow today because my mind is like, ugh. All right. I need a vacation. Look at me. Look, 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 look. I'm like, I need to go on a trip.
Oh, yes.
He shouted questioningly. Yes, you have neglected to advise your client in a fair and ethical manner.
Oh, no.
The fact that my client has agreed to all of the demands presented, and we are.
Wait a minute. Is that where we left off for real?
I'll put myself
I
back
don't
on.
know.
No, where was we
Were we
at?
still at the restaurant? I thought that
No, they
we,
left the
no.
restaurant.
No, we
And
are at the
then
table with the lawyers going back and forth because the last thing was about the cars and she said you could keep it.
yes, 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 yes.
So this is accurate.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just making sure. Okay. No, this is right. Okay. So that was the last thing. Remember, Quentin is trying to hold up the whole litigation process. And then he was like, oh, about the cars, they was worth more. And she said, keep them. So that's that. Okay. Here we go.
Still here 5 months later is just plain ridiculous and an abuse of the law, she calmly stated. And one factor that we have not introduced into this case is the fact that your client has fathered a child with an individual who is not Mrs. Holliday.
Mm.
Allegedly, Mr. Harper retorted. Sure, allegedly. I guess Mr. Holliday has also allegedly been listed as the father of a child born on February 18th of this year to a Bethany Williamson.
Mm.
Mallory peered at her papers for verification. Child support documents listed the female child's name as Quinn Holiday Williamson.
Oh, not
I
Quinn.
gasped, momentarily dazed because I was unaware that my cousin was going to play this card since I'd been adamant about not disclosing the infidelity or paternity situation. Quinn, his namesake, and the nickname Bethany used when she approached me that fateful night. Everything around me was hazy. I barely heard Mallory continue her tongue lashing. Mr. Harper, please advise your client to settle this matter now. Otherwise, we are prepared to petition the court for an emergency paternity test. I am confident that once the results are returned in 72 hours, this situation will be resolved for good. She smirked, silently signifying victory. Leave the room, Quentin said, gritting through clenched teeth. Pardon me, both attorneys asked in unison. I need to speak to my wife. Alone, Quentin roared, unable to make eye contact with me. Mallory shifted to me, seeking approval, and nodded, still leering at Quentin as they exited the room. The door slammed shut, and his gaze remained focused on everything but me. Why are you doing this, Quentin? Why can't you just let this go for both of our sakes? I quickly stood, crossing the room to stand in front of the window. Why? So you can be with the new provost? He questioned. I snickered, shaking my head as I gazed down at my purple patent leather stilettos. They made me feel powerful, confident, beautiful, and I needed all of the support I could get today. Dr. Ezekiel fucking Green. Really, Gemma? I can only imagine how long this shit has been going on. He spat. There was deflection, redirection. Quentin always had a way of straying from the topic at hand, especially when the main topic was his ass. I knew Ken couldn't wait to run his mouth about what happened on Thanksgiving. I actually chuckled as Quentin continued to rant in the background. He truly believed that this revelation would change something. I didn't care if it took 5 months or 5 years. I was divorcing Quentin Holiday. I decided to remain mute and allowed him to keep spewing nonsense. I should have known something at homecoming. He gave me that bullshit excuse about protecting his campus when he really was protecting you. You spent Thanksgiving with that nigga, praising his ass around our friends like I ain't shit, fucking disrespecting me. You call yourself loving this nigga, Gemma? I looked around so fast I thought I pulled a neck muscle. Did this man just have the audacity to say I was disrespecting him? While there was a woman with a baby floating around town, and I am the disrespectful person in this situation. You have completely lost your mind. My decision has nothing to do with him, and you know it. I refuse to live another day, another minute in agony, Quentin. When I decide to get into another relationship, I want to be with a man who brings me joy, to mend some shit you broke. I want to love a man without shame, not someone who delivers disgrace and humiliation at my doorstep. And this? I slid my phone across the table that was open to a text thread that included a picture. This was just the final confirmation that this shit is over. I tiffed, witnessing Quentin's realization of the text message from an unfamiliar number to me, but clearly familiar to him, with a picture of a green-eyed baby girl staring back at him. I received the text a couple weeks ago, but I didn't react, nor did I respond. I simply pressed save, just in case I needed additional ammo. If Quentin continued to call my bluff and play these games, I was willing to play my big joker. But unbeknownst to me, Mallory was prepared to run a Boston on his ass before I had the opportunity. After all is said and done, you still have a baby. Your silence hasn't been admittance or denial, but we both know it's true. You know how many times I've looked at the picture of that little girl staring back at me with eyes like yours, like my Shiloh's? I croaked, voice trembling at the mention of our daughter. A living, breathing reminder of the hurt you caused, Quentin. In the past, when I was unable to see the evidence of your indiscretions, I was able to pretend they didn't exist. At least that's the lie I told myself. But this? A baby? I pointed to the picture, shaking my head. I've already forgiven you, Quentin, for my own sanity. But you made damn sure that I will never forget, I announced, turning to face the window again. I heard him stand from the chair and felt him terminating the distance between us, his imposing frame pressed against my back as he swept my hair behind my ear. So fucking sorry, Jim. So goddamn sorry. Can't believe I fucked up like this. Love you, Jim. What the fuck am I going to do without you? He said, nestling his face in the crook of my neck, was still, motionless, emotionless. Let me go, Q. Please. If you really love me, you'll let me go. I whispered as my nose brushed the side of his face. Surprisingly, I wasn't crying, but the ache in my voice was indisputable. Eating. Can't die without you. Croaked. I adjusted positions to directly face him, to see that his eyes were blood red and pooled with tears. You said you would love me forever, Gemma.
Bye.
You promised that you would never hurt me. So I guess we both lied, I said, shrugging. I sauntered away from him, snatching my Telfar before heading towards the conference room door. I halted before opening it and whimpered, "Bye, Quentin."
Ezekiel. March in Missouri was quite different from New York. One day the weather was humid and sticky, then the next day there could be a freezing, wintry mix. Baffling contradictory weather was reflective of my perplexing relationship with Gemma. I left my house the morning after Valentine's Day with a pose of doubt and ambivalence. I knew exactly what I'd gotten myself into, but I had no dream that it would hurt this bad. We're approaching spring break and I hadn't heard from her. I unsuccessfully attempted to not go searching for her, but did it anyway because I required answers. Ambling towards her office, I was quickly intercepted by Maxine. "Dr. Green, hello. Can I talk to you for a minute in private?" she questioned, scrunching her nose anxiously. "Hello, Dr. DuPont. Of course," I said, directing her to an available conference room. "If you're looking for Dr. Holliday, she's taking a little time off. An extended spring break." "She okay?" I blurted, grabbing Maxine's arm, causing her to shudder. Yes, she's fine. Gemma just needs some time. Since the divorce is final, she's trying to move on and nurture Shiloh through this tough time." Absently nodded my head, internally shocked by the news of Gemma's divorce being resolved, but externally stoic because she didn't come to me. Not in a celebratory manner, but to cry on my shoulder. Trust me as her friend. Thank you for letting me know, Dr. DuPont. Please give Dr. Holliday my best. Turned towards the door because I needed to get the hell out of there. Zeke, wait. Zane lightly touched my arm, pausing my departure. It was real. It is real. This is a new normal for Jem. There's some time, okay? She requested. Blankly stared, clearly unconvincingly, because Maxine continued. She's smiled more with you than she has in years. As much as she may hate to admit it, you put her back together again. Trust me, she'll come around, Maxine said, patting me on my shoulder encouragingly as she left the room. Rubbed a hand down my face, exhaling sharply as I dropped into the conference room chair. Did I stay in Monroe during spring break? Should have taken a vacation, been on the beach in Montego Bay with my brother and cousin. But oh, I forgot. They're with the women that I technically introduced them to. Instead, I was sitting in the coffee shop, rise and grind, alone. It was one of the mysteriously warm days, so I opted to perch outside on the patio. I bid a hello to a few students and staff members who evidently had no plans for the break as well. Slightly familiar woman walked by, pushing a baby stroller. She paused, apparently waiting for someone. "Did you grab her bag?" the woman asked. Then a very recognizable tenor irritably responded, "Yes, B, I told you I would." Coach Holliday. Snickered, shaking my head, directing my attention back to my book. This man really had a whole baby with another woman. That's the fucking ultimate betrayal. Ezekiel Green, Coach Holliday smugly sang, interrupting my reverie. He postured with his arms crossed over his chest, blocking my damn son. Coach Holliday, how can I help you? I inquired, settling my book on the table and crossed one leg over the other, prepared for the bullshit. Nigga, how long have you been fucking my wife? He whisper yelled, slightly minimizing the gap that stopped me from choking the shit out of him. Wife, I smirked unflinched. Questioning tone indicated to him that I knew that wife shit was a wrap. Starting to think this interview over dinner was all bullshit. That the two of you have been fucking all along. You run in the same circles, so it would be hard to believe. I scoffed, shaking my head. I think you know Gemma better than that. I sipped my perfectly brewed Java. See, Coach, it's niggas like you that like to talk a lot of shit about their wife, their woman, but don't put in the work to maintain ownership. Exhibit A, I said, motioning to the woman holding a seemingly newborn baby. If the dust settles, the tears dry, and you continue to wonder about me with Gemma, you, Coach, still have a brand new baby. A constant reminder that you fucked up, my nigga.
Period.
Quickly transformed from Provost Green to a hood nigga Zeke from Bed-Stuy. Gemma is not the type of woman you allow to collect dust on the shelf. You polish that shit daily. Niggas wait a lifetime to be in the presence of a woman like Jules, and you let her slip through your fingertips. Jules? Motherfucker, she's my wife. No. Always will be. He gritted through his teeth, jaws clenched tight.
And that's your baby.
Nah,
Always will.
not anymore, I coolly stated. And my dick has a 20-year imprint on that pussy, shaped to fit only me. You're reaping the benefits of what I taught her, he spewed quietly.
Oh.
Things change, player. And I think we both know Jules is a very good student. Always willing to learn new shit. I chuckled and he jolted, clearly understanding what I was inferring.
Wait, I gotta stop the story because I was like, you know what? If this was between women, that bitch would have pulled them butt plugs out of her purse. I can't. Okay, let me put it back on.
Okay.
The unmoved, snarky expression on my face let him know that I was the new instructor in town. Stare down ensued for an extended moment. Breathing was labored. Unhinged lunacy burned in his eyes. Clinton was about to go ballistic.
What happened? Leah, you there?
I'm here. Uh-oh.
And cut us off somewhere else.
We got banned again, girl.
Lord. We'll give it a little bit of time.
Oh,
Okay. Hey.
wait, y'all still? What happened?
I
Lord,
don't know.
you got booted.
You know what it is? No,
What?
Aaliyah, you messed this up because it says something about a chat, and I clicked it, and that was like a separate thing. I guess you were saying LOL, but it took me to somewhere else.
Oh.
Oh, Pinky, it says is here.
Oh.
Wait, what the? Good morning. I don't know. Now I don't see no comments at the bottom, nothing. But it said her.
No, it's like you gotta click the chat or something. Oh yeah, she said I've been here. She said she's been here the whole time.
Really?
That's what it said in that chat.
I don't see nothing saying that over here.
Oh yeah, now I see her at the bottom. Yeah, the chat. Yeah, that's good. She said she was on the other side, but maybe she was on YouTube.
Okay, so how do I see? Okay, I see at the bottom of my screen, it says mic, camera, guest, more.
Oh, see, mine says Mike Cam chat more.
Oh. So I don't see Pinky saying nothing. I just so happened, I guess, because I went out and came back in, then I was able to see she was backstage. Well, good morning, girl. Okay, I'm gonna rewind it back a couple seconds then
Or
to
just fill
what we
her
was.
in. Oh yeah, and fill her in
But I
on what
flew to the
happened. Oh,
place.
she said she
If I
heard
had
it.
to guess at this
Wait,
moment,
what was last being said? I think you.
It was
Oh,
the
huh?
it was the the husband and Zeke arguing. Basically,
Okay.
like saying she was into learning new things.
Yeah, she is. I know you know she a good student. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. Ah,
Coach Holliday's head was spinning with the soundtrack of Gemma's beautiful carnal moans in response
wait a minute.
to unhinged lunacy burning. The unmoved, snarky expression on my face let him know that I was the new instructor in town. Stare down ensued for an extended moment. Breathing was labored. Unhinged lunacy burned in his eyes. Quentin was about to go ballistic. If I had to guess, at this moment, Coach Holliday's head was spinning with the soundtrack of Gemma's beautiful carnal moans in response to my dick, and it blared like nails to a chalkboard. But fuel to the blazing inferno brewing in his soul, I continued, "You know what they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. What you deem useless and blemished, I regard as valuable and a fucking marvel. I should actually thank you, Coach, because the trash you left on the sidewalk is my perfect treasure. Love every beautiful flaw, every imperfection on that woman's body. Every scar tells a story that you chose not to read, but I take my time to digest every single word, every fucking paragraph. If one day she grants me the opportunity to worship and adore her, I'm coming when she calls every damn time."
Okay, now we go.
Fully expected Quentin to throw a punch in response to the gut-wrenching blow to his ego I just delivered, but the cries of his new baby and her mother beckoning jarred him from the ensuing rage. "Meet again, Dr. Green," he muttered while walking away. "Indeed," I declared, lifting my coffee cup to bid him farewell. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. The hell do you want?" I groaned, responding to my brother's call. "Lil, have you been on IG?" he thundered over the music in his background. "Oh, man, I'm asleep," I yelped. "You're going to want to wake your ass up for this. I texted you the link. Look at that shit now," he instructed, then mumbled something to whom I assumed was Karan. I heard her slurred drawl say, "Right now, good doctor." "Right," I shouted, then hung up the phone. Taking a deep breath, I turned onto my back, then navigated to my messages. I clicked on the IG link that navigated to a video. It was Gemma. She was speaking on a podcast about her new book, and she was so pretty. Paint nude makeup and wavy reddened coils brightened her already gorgeous face. Damn, that face. Wore a black t-shirt with a Jules Penn logo, seated in an unfamiliar background. The overly dramatic moderator danced in her chair, welcoming viewers into the chat before she proceeded with the interview. "Hey, everybody, and welcome to the Black, Bold, and Beautiful podcast. This is your girl, Golden, and I'm excited to be speaking to one of my favorite authors, Jules Penn. Hey, lady, it's so good to see you," the moderator said. "Hey, Golden, it's good to see you, too. Thank you for having me. Hey, everybody." She waved, and the biggest, brightest beam fancied her face. She appeared tranquil, happy. "Well, you know how I do, girl. We are going to get right to it because we have a lot to talk about. Earlier this week, you disclosed to your fans that your marriage of 20 years has come to an end. I am so sorry to hear that," Golden compassionately expressed, pressing praying hands to her lip. Gemma flashed a closed-mouthed smile, but no retort. "Your post, you encouraged women to be bold and be brave. Make decisions that are good for them, no matter what others may think. Jules pursed her lips, nodding as Golden continued. So, Jules Penn, what prevented you from following your own advice? Ooh, you're getting right to it, Gemma chuckled. Complacency, fear, denial. I became a wife and a mother before I truly became a woman. At 20 years old, I had no clue what it meant to be brave or bold when deciding the next steps in my life. Even after graduating top of my class with a 2-year-old on my hip, finishing my doctorate and establishing my own success, I was afraid to take the risk because I was afraid of failing. My parents had been married for over 50 years. They were my roadmap, my aspiration, my muse, and I didn't want to disappoint them. The threat of being a disappointment can handicap you in ways you never imagined. I looked around and suddenly I was married for 20 years and had no clue who I was. He shrugged, exhaling deeply, as if a weight was lifted with that confession. So what changed? What or who is your new motivation? Because I'm liking this new bold and brave Jules Penn. Golden smacked her lips. Emma nibbled her bottom lip through a sultry smile. Decided to choose peace, happiness. Honestly, I decided to choose me. A very special friend of mine told me that I was an experience. My personality was contagious. I couldn't comprehend that and didn't perceive it as a compliment. It wasn't until my therapist encouraged me to rid myself of guilt and shame. More importantly, to forgive those who betrayed and hurt me. His friend also told me to get out of my head. Don't think, don't hesitate. Just do it. Do whatever my heart desires. That's what I'm doing. Emma released a coy yet guttural giggle. Well, girl, I cannot wait for your new book. It's releasing in 2 weeks, right? Tell us about it, the moderator inquired. Yes, I am so excited about my new project, which will be released on April 1st. It's raw, authentic, personal, and it's called Woman Without Shame. The title was inspired by Nikki Giovanni's poem, Woman. Reading it changed my life and allowed me to share my own revelations about finding myself at 40 years old and absolutely loving who I am. The moderator started to take questions from the attendees via chat. One question in particular piqued my interest. Jules Penn, will you marry again? Sat up in the bed, eager to hear her response. I chuckled at that question, but my heart sank to my toes. I had no intentions of marrying again anytime soon, but it was not completely off the table for me. One thing's for certain is that I desired a relationship and companionship with her. Only her. Momentarily lost my breath as she answered. Golden, I was somebody's wife for so long that I never had the opportunity to spend some time with myself. Right now, this self-exploration journey feels really good. But I will say that I want friendship and companionship in my life. I desire to love a man who brings me joy, stimulates my mind and my body. She sexily jested, lifting her brows for emphasis. A man who I can love with no shame, who shares everything with me. Maybe except for black truffle pizza, Gemma chuckled. Reminiscence intensified the gleam in her eyes. Companion who debates about which Friday movie is the best, and who loves neo-soul music just as much as I do. Right now, I kind of just want to be somebody's girlfriend. Okay, fellas, you heard it here first. The beautiful Jules Penn is on the market and wants a boyfriend, y'all, Golden quipped. I'm thankful I was alone in my room because I couldn't control my euphoria if I wanted to. Emma Holiday wants a boyfriend, I thought. Happy as hell because in my world, she was already my girlfriend. My inner musings muffled the moderator as she concluded the podcast, instructing viewers to follow Jim's Instagram page to get a sneak peek of her new book cover. I quickly pressed the heart button to like the video, then typed a comment. At Jules Penn. Like truffle pizza is my favorite. Wink face emoji. Clicked into her IG page, and my lungs lodged in my throat. Book cover was me and Jules. Black and white image of us on New Year's Eve. Details had been edited and our faces weren't identifiable, but it was us. A reflection of the moment I knew I was in love with Gemma. Remember how she gazed in awe of the crystallized ball. My heart drummed in response to her touch, and how we made love all night long with muted whispers of, I love you, whirling on our tongues. Fuck, Jules, where are you, baby? My shout echoed throughout the vaulted ceiling. I wanted to call her, but it was now almost 2 o'clock in the morning. Tussling in the bed, there was no way I would fall back asleep now. Perched on the edge of the mattress, and watched the video at least 5 times. I forwarded to listen to her lyrical affirmation on repeat. I want a man who I can love with no shame. Phone chimed, and I reluctantly rolled my eyes from her face. Knew it was Ezra, but I was wrong. Jules, thanks to you, black truffle is my new favorite pizza too. I heartily snickered, sliding my teeth across my bottom lip as I considered my response. I ceased, anticipating an incoming message as the 3 dots bounced. Jules, location from March 18th, 2021 at 2:08 a.m. The map pinpointed an area in Monroe that was not too far from where Maxine lived. I furrowed my brow, wondering where she was at this time of day, but I hopped my ass up to go find out. Although Gemma avoided me for weeks, nothing had changed. I was going to her every time she called. Washed my face and brushed my teeth and scrambled through the bedroom to find a pair of sweatpants and a hoodie. No underwear. Grabbing my wallet and keys, I jumped in the truck and journeyed to find my jewels. About 20 minutes later, I turned into a new construction community called Redwood Trace. Some builds were still in the framing phase, while a few homes were occupied. GPS directed me to 13 Red Dawn Court. Ranch-style home with terracotta-colored stone and a signature oversized red front door came into view. Pulled into the driveway lined with solar-powered lights. One dim light gleamed from inside. Opted to knock instead of ring the doorbell. Was I so damn nervous when I heard the lock disengage? Gemma appeared to glow standing in the doorway, fresh-faced with a yellow nightgown. Hair was a brighter hue of auburn, and she trimmed a couple inches, plump coils settling below her ear. Ample breast spilled from the deep V-cut gown, while her nipples protruded against the cotton fabric. Just keep showing up for me, she whispered. Every fucking time. Chimed in unison, and then faintly smiled. Leaned her head against the ajar door, gaping at me. Apology and reparation flickered in the umber of her eyes. Is this your spot? I asked, and she nodded. I come in. She stepped aside, giving me space to enter the foyer. Peered around, admiring the high ceilings, the detailed crown molding, and freshly painted walls. Excuse the boxes and paint smell. I just moved in a few days ago, she casually muttered as if we'd been communicating. The hell did she do all of this? Gemma hadn't uttered a word to me about looking at homes, let alone building one. I was equally aggravated and enamored with her. Emma, I whimpered, grabbing her arm, ushering her into me under the archway. Be talk to me. The hell is going on? He clutched my hand, escorting me into the great room decorated with hues of ivory, blush, and midnight blues. All of the furniture appeared brand new except for decorative items and memorabilia. Walked to the couch where she offered me a seat, perched on the lounger part of the sectional, immediately pulling her to straddle me. "No, I have a lot of explaining to do," she bashfully declared. Damn right, I thought, but wouldn't bicker with her in this stimulating position. My dick was hardening at the mere graze against my core. "You okay, Jules?" I asked, fingering a loose curl from her face. She nodded. Wordsmith. We laughed, and she rested her forehead on mine. "Missed you," she admitted. "Sorry for evading you all these weeks. I just needed some time to process all of the changes." "Changes?" I probed, motioning around the room at one major adjustment. A new home. "I'm divorced. Quinn has a new baby girl. Shiloh is devastated. So, changes, or what I like to call the abnormal normal." He shrugged. "I'm so sorry. Shit is never easy." "Then you come to me. Trust me with all of this, Jules," I interrogated, clutching her nape to draw her closer, but there was no available space between us. Needed to ensure that Shiloh was going to be okay. Most of all, had to navigate this on my own. Make my own decisions with no influence from anybody, including you. Gemma's syrupy brown orbs moistened. Told me in New York that I wasn't in this alone. What I'm feeling isn't partisan. That's still true because what I think I'm hearing in your voice is going to fuck me up. What are you saying to me, Jules? Clenched my teeth, bracing for the devastation. Saying that I am no longer somebody's wife. Saying that I can't do another day without you. I'm saying thank you, babe. Harmoniously discharged the breaths we'd held captive for what seemed like eternity. Why are you thanking me, baby? Inhaled her rosy scent, feathering my nose down the crease of her cleavage. Jules cupped my chin, stroking her finger across my lips. "'Cause you put me back together again, Z." Gazed at the most fascinating human I'd encountered in a very long time, possibly ever. Emma's complexity was captivating, courage inspiring. She was all mine. Love you, Gemma. I'm in love with you. No, since the night I walked into that restaurant. As fucked up as the shit sounds, I was in love with you before I ever fathomed that you could actually be mine. Confessed. Biting my lips against hers, our tongues collided in the most delicate, sweetest exchange. I fisted handfuls of her hair, drawing her nearer to me as I laid back on the couch, deepening the kiss. She stammered, words stalled in her throat. The emotion glistening her orbs contradicted her stifled disposition. "Don't think. Don't hesitate. Just calm," I whispered, reasserting the sentiment that initiated all of this. "I love you, see." She palmed my cheeks, staring directly into my eyes. "Was hoping you would say that," I chortled, grinning against her lips. I reached in my pocket to retrieve an envelope, then handed it to her. Emma's brows crashed, puzzled. "Open it," I encouraged, gently brushing my fingers down her face. She perched upright in my lap and unfolded the paper. Gemma spiritedly tittered, laughing uncontrollably. "Does it say? And use your words, love," I said, joining in the jeer. Somebody wants you to be their girlfriend. Who will it be? Ezekiel, Zeke, Z, or all of the above? She giggled, shaking her head at my shenanigans. What is it going to be, Jules? Snuggled into her neck, trailing kisses up its length, as I pawed and caressed her swelling titties. Gemma breathily sighed through a moan. All of the above, baby. Yeah.
This has been.
So that was it. The end. That was credits that they were getting ready to read. So this story told them. So what did you think about the ending?
It's good. I guess they finally got together. Um, it seems like it's so much more. Like it's like it leaves you hanging. I hope they got a part two. Like how does their relationship transpire?
Something missing. Where the rest of the story?
Maybe there, I don't know. I have to investigate, but I do have my pen here. Do we have any see, now this is, well, actually, you know what? Okay, first let me say this. Well, thank you for getting through our first book, okay, in the Shameless Book Club, okay? Clap it up for yourself. All right. Now, what I was going to say is, do you all have any suggestions for another book? But there is a book that I kind of wanted us to do next, because I want it to be books like this one. It just so happened, I told you I stumbled upon it when I was braiding my hair. So I did hear this whole story, but that was a new story to me. Okay. I would want to have stories that we haven't listened to before, or we don't know the story. It makes it better.
Well, I don't have one in mind, so we can just go to the next one that you got.
Okay, Aaliyah, she likes Aaliyah like books, honey. Aaliyah like books.
I I haven't
She
read a
do.
book in a long time, but I do listen to books, but mm-mm,
No, no suggestions.
no.
Okay, so you're leaving it to me. Great, because I have to try to track it down. The one that I only listened to like one chapter of it, and it was to finish my damn hair, and then I hadn't went back to it, so I got to go through and find it. But that's the goal, is for us to listen to stories that we don't want to. I mean, of course, we love Jerome and all of the rest of them folks, but other books that we don't know the author, so we don't know.
Right.
How when you start reading the same authors, it's kind of like when you're watching movies and it's the same people writing it, you kind of know the style, so you can kind of figure out, oh, this is how this is gonna go.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And yeah, and I
So we don't
more
want.
so listen to like the last book I read or listened to was what's his name? Charlemagne. So I
Oh, that's
listen to
Oh,
good.
stuff like that. No, that book is
okay.
good. No, it's very
Okay.
interesting. Charlemagne the God. Yeah, his book was really interesting. But
Huh.
yeah,
Okay,
I
so
don't know
maybe
if good. Yeah,
you
it
are.
would be that's probably something you listen to on your own because it's not gonna motivate you to walk.
Okay.
Okay.
But it's good. It is a
Okay.
good book. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I haven't I haven't listened to nothing recently because I'll be so busy.
Yeah. Life be life.
Hmm.
Well, okay. So this is what we're gonna do. Happy Friday. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. I'm gonna get my life together. Today is gonna be fucking crazy. I got like a million and one things to do, but I'll get it done as always.
Hmm.
Yeah. So I will see you guys on Monday.
Yes,
We'll
sir.
still try to figure out the kinks of this thing, because even though it says Pinky, we hadn't got to hear Pinky. Um, and I don't know, like I said, I don't understand the logistics between on YouTube and over here. I don't get it. I'm still not understanding. So I'm gonna have to play around with it. And what I'll probably need to do in my mind, what I'm thinking, is make some kind of like I don't know, some kind of art, something that says, how like I've been putting our recordings
Oh yeah.
snippets from our I'll have to go back and put something like, in order, to join the crew or use this link, so people will know they can click the link. But one thing about over here is we don't have to worry about all the shenanigans, because if you block once, it's not TikTok. So we can block and be done with it, you know,
Hmm.
which is
I
what
was
I
gonna
was looking for.
tell y'all, make sure y'all go to the live lounge next next week. Is that what it's
Okay.
called too? Is it
Yeah.
the live
Uh-huh.
lounge? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that
You
is
going
very
over there? You
entertaining.
said.
That you gotta, yeah. It gets very entertaining over there. I went over there because I thought Toyota was gonna be on the panel, but she was busy yesterday. But
Yeah. I was
it's very
busy.
it's very entertaining if you get a chance to go over there.
Can y'all hear me
Yes.
now?
So
Mhm.
Oh, there go
Good
Pinky. I can hear you.
morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Girl, I've been trying to get this mic to work for the last 20 minutes.
Oh.
look at me like,
Look, we knew
bye,
it. I said,
girl.
I said, she's having a hard
Okay.
time. Don't you give me that side eye this morning. It is too early. Ah. And this little box so little, I can't
Ain't
even
they
see y'all.
little?
I can
Look,
see
that's what we
y'all.
were saying. Like you can see us, but barely see us. Yeah, we have to
Right.
I know
figure
I got
that
to be
out.
like this. Right.
Over here squinting and stuff.
Mm, mm, mm.
Well, I don't even know if that may be something I can mess with too over here. Who knows?
Yeah,
I
see
don't know.
how the appearance of it
Let's
is.
see. I'm
Oh,
doing
you
this
changed the
now, clicking
color. I
on,
see that. Okay, so you're changing the color of the bottom boxes.
and
Okay.
then see, we were in a circle kind of. So I guess that's how it goes.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know if
Yeah.
I probably can mess around with it. Oh, you know what? Wait a minute. Let's see. No, I think it's still going to be that way, like that.
Even if you're big, and then even if like I don't know, then you can just I don't know. Like you said, play
Yeah, I
around with
don't.
it this weekend.
Yeah, I think that also too. Because on here we can have this thing can end up having a lot of people. So I think
Oh.
that's maybe why it's set up to be small like this. I don't know. Whatever. Look, I just wanted somewhere that we could come, we could see each other, we could talk, and we could not deal with the shenanigans. Because I'm not. Mm-mm, look at me. Yeah. Okay, all that crazy shit. I don't got time to be dealing with that. So we'll see. I'm also open to, if you all figure out something else that we can do, I'm open to that as well. But for now, I figured, it is smart to use something that can align with YouTube. That's just smarter.
Mhm.
I feel like in terms of access. Um, but I just got to figure out the little kinks. But if you do know of anything else, because even for instance, I don't know that if you were using, let's say, Zoom, can you connect the Zoom to the YouTube?
What up? Yeah, I don't know. You might have to download the recording or something and then upload it
That's what I'm saying. Whereas here we can just, it's connected.
at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Well, anywho, ladies, have a wonderful weekend, all of you, and we will come back on Monday. So now we know, for now we must use the link.
The link.
That's what we have
Gotcha.
to do.
Now, will it be the same link each time? Is this like your link?
I don't know. So what
Okay.
I'm going to do is to try to be a little bit proactive. How I was this time, I went in there and already had this preset. That's how I had the link already to give it to you.
Okay.
So I'll do it. We'll need to figure that out. That is, because if that's going to be the case, that would be crazy if it changed every single time.
Right.
Right.
Well, we can try it over the
So,
weekend. If you wanna like just try it over the weekend to see if it's the same.
Yeah,
It's not gonna
sounds good
take
to
okay.
me.
long.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at
So
Tanisha.
you know.
Like,
Oh. No, I'm messing with my child. She just came in.
okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So you guys have a good weekend. Be
The
blessed.
Have a
Stay
weekend.
great
stress
weekend.
free.
Have a
Oh,
good
you want to show them your
Okay.
belly? Look, like just show them your belly. Can you lift your belly? Look, I told.
Girl, we got to be
I didn't
on
even
top
tell
of
y'all that
her
we
to
have it.
see.
Look, come on.
You need a
Can you
magnifying
see? You
glass.
can't barely see. I know
Oh,
it's so
Girl, Bob, you don't
little.
go sit down with that hamburger.
Oh, hold on, let me
so you can hear you. She said, if you don't sit down with that hamburger, tell them what you
Cause she
having.
done, she done went and
she's
ate a
so
Happy
little.
Meal.
Girl,
Uh-huh.
she's gonna be another girl.
Oh, congratulations.
Oh my God. Ah, girl, get ready.
Mm,
I'll get
mm,
ready.
mm,
Get
mm,
ready. Well,
mm.
congrats on your baby girl. We have to go shopping.
You know, she hooked me up with all the fabulous clothes. So could you imagine what she could do for a little person?
Oh, and for girls, oh God, girls got so much stuff.
Yes.
Yes, they do.
And especially, you know what, too? For
Mm.
real, what you need to start doing, you know how they have the bag sale at Once Upon a Child?
Oh, I didn't
Hmm.
know that. We know that store, but I didn't know they'd be having a bag sale.
No, for real. Listen, now the one in Jersey,
Okay.
when I say, oh my God, especially for little girls, because you know how I'll even say, like, my sister, you know, she has two little girls, but they always have so much stuff and it's still with the tags. They never get, you know how kids grow and you never even get a chance to wear the stuff. So I would highly recommend that you find out. You can get like on their little distro list. When do they have the 90% off sale? I know that comes in the summer. That I do know. Hands down, 90% off. So you can go and I literally have done I did this for like years back to back. I would go from one to the next, like to each state. I would literally just drive all the way from Jersey and I would go all the way to North Carolina and go to like all the different Once Upon a Child and rack up.
I'm gonna do it. We're gonna look into it.
Okay, so the 90% off sale and then the bag sale where it may be like you only got to pay $20, but you can feel the whole thing. I felt like the 90% off was better because think about it. You get to the register, and if your whole total is $900, you only pay $90.
Yeah, not yeah.
Yeah. So that's gonna be and I will definitely be you know, I'll be looking for the deals. So I probably got you know what let me shut the hell up. I probably got stuff in this house.
I'm
You know
sure.
I mm-hmm, from a pallet from the
You
Nordstrom's
do.
pallet with babies.
Look, see,
I don't
look.
because I
You know,
mm,
probably. She
You
does.
had doll babies, all types of stuff. So I know you
girl.
do.
Exactly. So I ain't even gonna say
That's
probably. Let me
funny.
just know it's in the
Pots and
mail, girl.
pans,
Mm-mm,
everything.
mm-mm.
Just know it's on the way. You know what? And that's so sad because I had all that baby stuff, brand new cribs, strollers, all that stuff. Yeah, but I got rid of all of it because it was like, well, what the hell? You know, and matter of fact, I took it to Once Upon a Child. I sold it to them.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, shit, it was good money. What I'm gonna do with a stroller? Push myself around in the house, like girl.
The
Like
grand
anyway.
old.
Girl, oh hell no. He needs to walk. Look, I don't agree with that. Now don't get me started with that. But
All
anywho.
right, let me let
So
y'all go.
congrats. We'll see you all. Have a good weekend.
Y'all have a great
Bye,
weekend.
ladies. Take
Bye.
care.
Okay, bye-bye. Look who don't know how to end the thing. Okay, there we go.